Welcome to Hustle and Grind. Cammy P, Joe Madden, and Lady D.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, everyone, how's it going?
Let's talk about the Super Bowl and how we did yesterday. I'm so excited to even go about how we did. A lot of people had took the Kansas City Chiefs minus.
No, not even a lot of people, Lady D. 80% of people were on KC.
The whole public was on KC. Everybody was on KC because they wanted to think that it was Mahomes was going to beat the supposed GOAT because, everybody called Brady a GOAT. So, it's a baby GOAT against an old GOAT. But it was a great – some people say it was a boring game, but I thought it was a great game. You get to see the defense played well. They both put their heart and soul into it. And even though KC had a lot of freaking penalties –
they had so many penalties. I think it was the most penalized Super Bowl. Don't quote me on that, but I have not seen a Super Bowl like that before, especially that first half.
It was crazy. What do you think, Cammy?
Well, it was a different game for sure. But before you guys cut me off, I was kind of in the middle of introducing us.
I know you were.
You guys kind of ran away with that. So, Hustle and Grind Monday nights, 7 p.m. We're happy to have you guys here, and we are powered by Stables Media. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. The game itself was, I bet the Bucks. I sold my bets as the Bucks, so it worked really well for me. I thought it'd be a little bit closer game than that, but KC took, I think, the most penalty yards in history in a Super Bowl. It came up to about 95 yards in penalties. Now I watched the whole game closely because I sometimes think that some stuff is fixed, but it's after watching, because I'm a Green Bay fan, and I was really perturbed after they lost. So I just found any reason to blame everybody else besides Green Bay, but Green Bay just kind of shit the bed, so it is what it is. But I watched the penalties last night, and they were all pretty legitimate penalties, and I am not a Brady fan at all. Like, I refer to him occasionally and all the time as Twat Waffle, but he killed it. He killed it yesterday, and then the other team, like KC, just randomly going up there and taunting him, and it's just like, what are you doing? Okay. Why would you even do that? It's just going to piss him off. He's just going to play better.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying that you didn't have to rewatch it this morning and that you remembered everything from yesterday?
Yeah, actually, I was. Wow. I decided to stay sober for the game, which is a first for Super Bowl. Usually, I'm pretty. Second half, I'm usually a little hazy, but it was I watched the whole thing. I watched all the penalties. It was really good, and I did watch the highlights this morning on Sportsnet, and there was no bad penalties. It was KC just kind of really didn't come to play, so it is what it is.
They fell apart.
They did.
They fell.
Yeah, Brady cracked him, and it is what it is. Like, I called the first. We'll go through this after, but I called the pass in the beginning. Yeah, did they get any yards? Not really, and they were down. Brady gave the ball in 3 and a punt, and it is what it is. But he came back.
Yeah, and it was just.
I figured he would.
It was just like we said. The Bucks played a deeper defense, right? They made sure he couldn't make those big passes down the field. Tyler's on. He says easy money. Absolutely, Tyler. Congratulations on your wins. We also have a lot of other people on. Taylor, who's part of our network. Hey, Taylor, thanks for being on and watching us. And then Becky, she says so many penalties. So with you there. It was crazy.
There was a lot of penalties. Like you said, it was 95 yards. So, and I want to say a special hi to David. He said hi to us in the meeting. I'll give him a shout out. So, hey, David. There he is.
We are so glad. And actually, you guys, now we're starting to get into the show. I want to say this show is not for under 18. This is an adult show. It's about gambling, so we're not promoting that to the under 18s, even though I know we have those up-and-coming people that want to say when they were 5, they were listening to Hustle and Grind and making bets, but we don't want you until you're 18.
Right?
Yes, we have to be somewhat responsible with this. So, I hear a lot of people like us, and they talk about their past, and they started gambling when they're 16 and 15. We don't want that, guys. We want responsible gambling, so we're trying to fill you in on how to do gambling properly, which Lisa will do later. But Let's just be responsible with it. So yeah, 18 plus.
And please never bet your mortgage payment, your rent payment. Bet your bottles of wine. That's what I do, and then I can buy more wine.
I mean, unless you want to bet your mortgage payment through like VIP bets or Lisa, what's the other one?
Wager Attack.
Wager Attack or VIP bets. I mean, if you want to do that and use our code, it's fine. I mean,
H&N.
I need to pay my bills too, and I don't really bet, so I just I would love for you guys to do that, but honestly, just responsible betting, guys.
Absolutely.
And responsible bankroll.
Yes, exactly. And that's what we're all about, you guys. We give out the bets. We're not going to tell you 100 units on this one bet. All our bets are even money bets. So we are going to grow your bankroll and not inflate it with stupid profits and give you major losses. So it's not going to happen with us. That being said, do check out our Patreon. I will have the link below this video. If you search Patreon, it's Hustle and Grind, and the S is the $.
Yeah, and guys and guys and ladies, we want you guys to win. Our goal is for you guys to win money, so you guys continue to use us. If we give you bad bets and you guys lose all the time, we're not going to have you as customers. So
absolutely, and we're guaranteeing those too, right? If you buy a monthly package and you don't go positive, you're going to get the next month free. So definitely guaranteed. Okay, you guys, what do you think of Chuck's comments? Defense wins championships.
Yes. And their defense was on damn point yesterday. It was crazy. And who would have thought that the first scoring would be a field goal? I remember during both of the one that we had with our guest. The first show we had, I kept saying the field goal is going to happen. And it turned out to be a field goal. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yay, plus money.
Right? You knew that and you hit it so good.
It was crazy. We had so many props bets going on yesterday, especially the one that we were talking about on our first show. Yeah. So, I mean, I want to talk about it and how we did.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go over a couple of the profits you guys were the most proud of that we hit yesterday.
You're cutting out a little bit, Joe.
Yes, you're cutting out.
I said, let's talk about the prop bets that you were most proud of that we hit yesterday.
Well, I had a few of them. I was actually really proud of a couple of them, but the main one that I was happy with that you guys definitely disagreed with me on, we worked through this. Like, we're supposed to be one team, but
okay.
I called the coin toss.
You did, and before you say this, didn't you see my video already this morning? Because I knew you were going to give me shit over it. Okay, right. You guys, we're watching the game. None of us are at the same place. So I'm sitting here, the coin toss happens, my phone goes off. Who is it? Cammie P in our freaking group text saying, I told you guys heads. I'm like, fuck you. This is how the day's going to go.
What? Come on.
Instantly.
Yeah. Like, it's head. I'm like, okay, you're right.
But you guys should totally.
Who said sunglasses? Who said sunglasses? Who said sunglasses? That Eric Church would wear sunglasses.
I think you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, we all had some, right?
He said he was going to wear sunglasses. Oh, shoot. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, and I said no because it was like late at night. I was like, who the hell wears sunglasses at night? Apparently country music singers do. Because that's the cool thing to do at 9 o'clock or what was it? It was 4:30 here, so it's 7:30 there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. He's a rock star though. Like I told you guys, he's a rock star.
That's care. What they do. Like it's like walking into a grocery store with your fucking sunglasses on. Who cares? Why would you do that?
I do that.
Well, then
Cam, the fact that you don't worries me.
You should also go buy some white sunglasses. Those are cool too.
I used to have white with red.
Oh,
lenses.
I bet you did. I
did. I'm gonna pull them out just for you. You know, next.
The glasses with big hearts on them.
Oh my God, I had a pair like that as well. Okay, guys, let's go to the national anthem now. You guys heard the controversy about the national anthem. Who wants to talk about that?
Oh,
Well, I think we all can, but I mean, at the end of the day, there was a video released, I believe, right, Joe, that showed it going over, so everyone pulled the bets on it. But so I don't know, what else do you want to talk about? It was a flop. Couldn't bet on it.
I know,
Everyone
but
pulled
but it was funny because the guy. Did you see the caption he posted on Instagram?
No.
Not all heroes wear capes. So he was trying to be a hero, make people lots of money. So yeah, the national anthem went over. I timed it. It was like 2 minutes and 8, 9, 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was almost 10 seconds. 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
yeah.
No, it was pretty good. I called over too, and we all called over before they released that. So
yeah, exactly. So
that was another one we won.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we got the anytime touchdowns, you guys. If you're a part of the hustle and grind, we put Gronk anytime touchdown. We also had Antonio Brown anytime touchdown. We had Fournette over the 2.5 receptions. We gave you guys all that out for free on the show last Thursday. And we had Tyreek Hill over 6.5. And I was worried when KC started to get really stomped there. But
yeah, it was. Well, it all started with what was it? Was it Matthews that was talking to Brady before the half? He was saying something derogatory towards Brady, and then Brady ran up and said something to him.
Yeah,
and that's kind of when the game fell apart because you can't really. The stupidest thing you can do is go, mouth off Brady. I mean, it is Tom. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Tom Brady, but he is a talented quarterback, and you can't just go mouth him off. He's going to come back pissed off. And the first play he made in the second half was throwing 20-some yards to Evans down the middle. Was it Evans or was it Gronk? It was Gronk.
It was Gronk.
But it was, he already had 2 touchdowns at that point, and then he threw down the middle right to Gronk. So it's just like, why would you do that?
Right.
But I didn't even notice that he was talking crap to Tom. That's the thing. I'm like, I was watching the game, but I probably was not even watching it like that,
Lisa,
and everything. Yeah. I was like,
Lisa and I did have to watch it again today.
Lisa, were you watching the game last night, Lisa?
I don't know. I wasn't
like 100% because I was watching it, but I got some messages from you, and they were pretty sloppy after a little while. You left voicemails, so it was good. Like the first one was very coherent, very analytical. It was punctuated properly. It was really good. It was top thing. I could understand everything. But the last one, it was just a bunch of whoa. That was pretty much what the whole thing was. But no, I'm just kidding, Lisa. But
we can talk about our Super Bowl parties after because I know we definitely need to hear more about this story. So if you guys want to hear about this story and exactly what Cami P got sent last night, stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit more about sports first, but you guys don't want to miss out on the story. It's actually hilarious. I was part of the group conversation. I was in the bath going, what the hell am I listening to? So it was a lot of fun. I quickly want to say, so Tom says, hats off to the Bucs defense. I totally agree. Top 5 defensive performances in the Super Bowl. I agree. And you know who I thought was better? The Ravens was it Ray Lewis's year, his last year when he retired. I think that was the only other time I've seen a defense control the game so much. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, I knew the defense was going to be strong going in. So KC had a better offense going in, and the Bucs had a better defense going in. And I knew the Bucs were going to come out strong with their defense, and they didn't disappoint. They went hard. They played their game, and KC just crumbled. Like it was a bad first half, and KC just didn't come back from it.
Yeah, exactly. They couldn't come back from hitting them. That defense. It was crazy. It was an amazing game, though. So I don't know, but
it was fun to watch.
It was an amazing game, but it was an amazing game for me to watch it, and see 2 great football players and the defense and how their defense is. Because it's kind of remind me of the Bears defense. Our defense are good. It's just that we don't have the QB to be throwing what we need to do. And our offense is not that great either. So if the Bears fix the offense and get a QB, it would have been.
So you're saying Trubisky isn't very good?
I don't think he's really good.
I don't like Trubisky. I'm going to say that right here and now.
He gets like, he plays good some games and then he crumbles and get hurt. So I'm like, why would you want a QB that can crumble and get hurt? And then
absolutely.
It's just crazy. I just hope that with everything going on, like they have better picks and get a good QB.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tom came back and said definitely the Ravens Super Bowl XXXV. I don't know the Roman numerals to remember what is that. No, it wouldn't be 30. No, I don't know. Tom, you have to forgive me. I can't remember what that was. Shout out the Giants offense, 16 possessions, 0 points. Now that's another thing the Bucs defense did. I think on third downs, Casey only completed I have it in my notes somewhere. It was something ridiculous, like 12, or it was such a low number. I was shocked. And then of 3 or something, the fourth downs they were only able to do. So it was. Oh, we lost Cam. We're having some technical difficulties. It's okay. He can go to the green room. What? Right?
Lady D and Joe Madden show.
It is. We're back to where we were last year, Lady D. But I couldn't believe they couldn't convert on those third downs. The Bucs defense was so strong. They just gave it everything they had. So again, I want to thank Tom for your comments. I really appreciate it. David Andrews as well. Stephanie Harris is watching too. She says hi. David Andrews says the Bears against the Patriots, 46-10. Okay, when was that? What game was that, Lady D? What year?
Oh my God, I don't even remember. I can't even remember. Okay.
Now, before
I remember because I had the Bears that time too.
And now before Cammy gets back, so Tom Brady has 7 rings now. 7.
11.
7.
He's the GOAT now.
He is. He's officially. So don't tell him this. And you guys, if you're listening, don't tell him either. Because I've always said I don't like Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. Well, after yesterday, like the Grinch, his heart grew like on Christmas. Yesterday felt like my heart was growing. I was like, okay, I actually like him. I'm betting for him because you know my jinx on Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, you need to go opposite him because he did it.
Yeah. So you guys, if you didn't watch the Joe Madden Lady D show, if I bet for Tom Brady, he lost. If I bet against him, he won. Okay. So and Rebecca's coming in. Becky, this is one of my friends saying he converted her as a fan too. He was just so incredible last night. Everything he did, and he didn't cry, and he didn't have a tantrum. It's like your little kid when they're being like all good and everything. You love them. You know they've got that little like demon, but you gotta love them. Gotta love him for that time. So. Let me just. Oh, Stephanie's not happy with this. Stephanie, I know this is a lot, and I am sorry that I'm saying this. Just don't tell Cammy P I said it, and everything will be good. But it just happened. It's not again. So technical issues. We will get him back on as soon as possible. Stephanie, don't say no. Right? Lady D, didn't your heart grow for him yesterday?
Yes, it did. I was like, you go, Tom. You go, Tom. I don't give a shit how cocky you are. You deserve that ring the way everybody was playing. They deserved it. They really did deserve it. I really do. I'm not just saying that because I have money on Tampa Bay. It's like they came to play, and I was really impressed. And I kind of opened up to Tom now. I can't wait to see how he's going to play next year, though. So
you can open up to him. So what are you really saying with you can open up to him?
Wow.
Hey, what happened in the green room?
I wish you could say it was pretty, but I'm not pretty, and apparently I'm not smart. So I really have very little going for me at this point.
Did you click the X?
No, it was my phone. I forgot to plug it in. It died, and I don't know. Numerous things happened. I tried to get in, and I got in once, and then I hit the back button to stay in, but it kicked me out. I don't know. I'm pretty, but I'm not. So I'm just stupid at this point. But I'm back, and I heard you guys making fun of me somewhat. I got some of it, so
No,
don't tell Cami P this, and then it just kind of clicked off. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's
no,
cool. I've got some very good co-hosts that are doing a really good job of trash talking.
I will tell you because I'm pretty sure someone is going to mention it to you. I was saying, you know how I hate Tom Brady, right? So yesterday I felt like the Grinch. My heart actually grew 2 sizes for Tom Brady.
Actually,
it didn't grow for you too. Yeah.
Actually, I was cheering for the Bucs. Like I put the bet out there. I knew the Bucs were going to win, so I was actually cheering for Brady. And I told my buddy, and he's a huge Brady fan. Well, he's a Patriots fan, but every Patriots fan is now a Bucs fan.
Yeah.
But he was. I told him, I was like, this is my first and last time that I'll ever cheer for Brady to win the game, because I wanted my bet to go through, and it did. So I was happy. But Brady is. Like I said, I think Brady is a different character on a personal level, but as a quarterback himself, he's awesome. He makes things happen. He's driven. He competes. He's won 7 Super Bowls. I mean, there's no doubting it. He moved from the Patriots to Bucs, wins a Super Bowl. Like, it's just obviously Brady knows what he's doing, and his compete level is so high, he can go against anybody and just take his drive there. That being said, I don't know. I really don't believe in the word GOAT, but he's close to it. That's for sure. He's going to be. I don't see any other. Even Mahomes, I don't see any other quarterback getting 7 rings.
No.
Anytime soon.
No.
So you got to hand it to Brady. He's awesome. He's and he's married to a super hot chick, and she's worth more than him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's incredible.
One girl was on social media talking about, I hate not bragging, but just talking about it, saying that she doesn't like Tom Brady because he's a Trump fan and he left his baby mama and
what? I didn't hear about that.
Trump lost his. Sorry, who lost her baby mama?
Something that he left his baby mama. She's not a big Tom Brady fan.
So Tom Brady has a baby with someone other than Giselle?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I didn't know that either. So
was it her? I think
it could be rumors.
Yeah,
no,
that is complete rumor.
Media person.
That is 100% rumor, and nor does Hustle and Grind, nor Stables, and we're powered by Stables Media, but Stables Media believe in unfactual events, so I don't think that's really real. So don't take that to heart.
She lost her money based on that whole mentality. You see, you can't go in thinking, okay, just because this person don't agree with my philosophy and political beliefs, and he's a douchebag, like you said, you do not put
12
in because of those thoughts.
Okay.
You wanted to say something to her, like that's why you lost your money.
So I'm understanding this right. She bet against Brady because he supports Trump.
Yeah, that's what she did. She basically was.
Oh my God!
Well,
that
wasn't very smart, but
okay. Exactly. So
it wasn't very smart. But we'll move on from that. I mean, we all love Brady, and we think he's fantastic, and he's a great individual, and doesn't give weird kisses to his kids. So I mean, he's a good all-around dude. Good all-around dude. He's a great quarterback.
I always give my daughter a kiss in the lips. There's not. I just like because I love you because she's.
Yeah, but there's a little bit different. Yeah.
I still kiss my mom.
Google it
all the time. Yeah, Jay loves my knee socks. So Jay, thank you.
Your knee socks.
My knee socks yesterday, except
yesterday.
Yeah, my daughter made me take them off because she said my skirt was too short. And then
do you like my shin socks? I have shin socks. I'm surprised I can get this up there like that, but I do have shin socks they're up to the top of my shin, so they're pretty good. Don't leave me out, Jay.
I don't know, Jay. You can weigh in on Cami P's socks. I don't know.
They're pretty nice, Jay. They're really nice.
Maybe next show I'll wear my pink knee socks. What do you think, Lisa? You got any knee socks you can throw in?
No, I have to buy some.
I am sending you some. I have like 20 different pairs.
I do. I have Blackhawks ones. Not that I remember. I do. I have Blackhawk ones.
I love it. I love it. I've got a friend, Dorn. That's her favorite team. So you'll have to.
And I actually bought it because I wanted to be a ice girl for Halloween one time. So
there you go. Do we go through all the prop bets?
We did go through all of them. Is there any other ones you guys wanted to talk about?
I missed some of it because I'm stupid and I disconnected. So, but that's fine. If we went through the majority of them, that's great. We went through like our top 10.
Tom Brady, was it under 300 yards?
Yes.
We hit that one too, under, which is crazy because we had a great freaking betting on props. I think we only lost one game.
Yeah.
No, we did pretty good.
Because I disagreed on the coin toss. I can't remember, Lisa, if you had heads or not. But
no, shit, tails. You guys both went against me.
But I think everything that we gave out on the show hit. Like all our
the wins and the main stuff was all good. Yeah, I think we hit everything.
Yeah, and then for our private players in Hustle and Grind, thank you guys again for signing up. I think we hit. Okay, I don't know. We gave out some crazy prop bets. The dog commercial prop bet. We gave out some weird stuff like that. How many times Belichick was named. We told everyone there just for fun. I know the main ones. We hit between 75 and 79%. So we did we did really good in that section. So, but someone has to tell me how many dogs were in the American commercials because I still haven't got to see all the commercials up here.
No, I know us Canadians don't get the good commercials. We get like insurance commercials and grocery store commercials. We don't really get good ones. They really cheap out us in Canada or something.
Yeah, but we did get the Wayne's World commercial because all of a sudden I thought, okay, it's commercial time. I'll go into my kitchen and like toss the wings or whatever because I made a whole bunch of food. And then I heard Wayne's World and I was like, shut up. And Cardi B was in that commercial. It was freaking fantastic.
Did you toss any salads in the kitchen?
No, Tiffany made the salad, so I was all good.
Oh, Tiffany tossed the salad then?
Tiffany tossed the salad. Okay. I know that's a joke, but I don't get it ever. So it's like over my head.
Lady D gets
like
it.
Over.
She knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, you guys have to explain it because I don't know, and that's fair.
I will explain it after.
You'll explain it after?
Point.
Okay, well, David, thank you for watching. Again, you guys, this is an 18+ show. If your children are sitting next to you, I don't recommend it. If your children are wanting to bet, we do not recommend that either.
Well,
Joe, you only have to put a disclaimer on the first time.
No, but when you guys are saying jokes that I don't get, I'm like, I'm scared.
No, hey, put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. Now we can say fuck, shit, whatever we want.
Okay, but it's coming up to half an hour, and I know Lady D has a question about plugs, and I'm like getting all nervous.
I want to give a shout out I just want to give one quick shout out to our top 10 people that entered in the contest. There was a whole bunch of people, but we just did the top 10 that finished in kind of the finals there. I'll do my best to pronounce their names, but we'll see. We have what do we got here? Dustin Redden, David Torres, Arian Briere, something like that. Will Haley, James, just a random James, and Mark Thomas, Brian Waters, Jesse Taylor, John Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Steve Cook, and Terrence Belcher. So thanks for entering, guys. There was a whole bunch of other people, but I could go on forever naming names, but I massacred those names. So.
Are you telling me the top quarterback in the NCAA draft coming out into NFL entered our competition? Trevor Lawrence?
Apparently. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence did.
I'm really hoping it's him. I'm going to send him a million messages now that we have his email.
Apparently he's coming on the show at some point. I can't give you an exact date, but he's coming on the show apparently at some point.
Well,
but apparently he has an issue with like his camera, so you won't be able to see him. You just be able to hear him.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's
so there'll be no camera, and there'll be a small disclaimer. It may not be the actual Trevor Lawrence, but it's Trevor Lawrence. I mean, come on.
Lady D, would it still do it for you? Are you okay with that?
Oh, she's just drinking. Yeah, just taking a big chug of water there. It's okay, Lady D. We're nothing but professionals on Hustle and Grind here, powered by Stables Media. So we appreciate you watching. Go ahead, Lisa.
Do.
Lady T, what are you drinking tonight before we move on?
We need to put the music where the when you're waiting in the elevator.
Oh yeah, the elevator music. Yeah, we have to do that.
The elevator music.
Okay, I want to go to one fun prop bet, and Cami P, I'm actually super proud of you for calling this because it was a streaker. You said yes, it'd be a streaker, but he'd be wearing a mask, and that absolutely happened.
He did wear a mask.
He did.
He was on his thing and it fell down.
And then he ripped it off at one point.
Because I was.
So what I want to know is,
here.
you're gonna get a fine. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be in between $1,000 and $25,000 for your fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get if you get charged and convicted, you're gonna get a criminal record. So you're gonna have to.
For streaking.
Yeah, at any professional sports game, it's mandatory. You'll go to jail for the night. He went to jail last night, guaranteed.
Okay,
so,
but like criminal record where I can't go to America if I do it next Flames game that I'm allowed in, or no?
Well, that being said, you can still have some sort of a criminal record and still go to the States. Just depends on what criminal record you have. If you have numerous criminal records or you're a murderer or lots of different things, yeah, you can't go into the States. But if you have like a mild criminal record, like you were arrested for streaking on the field, you're probably going to be able to leave the country. You'll probably be okay. But at the end of the day, the dude risked getting charged, a fine, and guaranteed a lifetime ban in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He won't be allowed back there.
Really?
So what would possess a person like that to do this?
Money.
I don't know.
Money.
So Joe knows the answer. She's just saying money, but she's going to elaborate here in a second and tell us what it's all about.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you guys heard, right? So he actually placed $50,000 American that someone would streak at the game. Well, since he hadn't saw anyone streaking, he was all ready to go streak if no one else did. So as soon as he got the chance, he ran out there in his hot little pink number that someone picked out, and he did it. And so he spent the night in jail, and he looked.
But what did he make?
He made, after paying all his fines and penalties and out of jail, his bail, he made $375,000 American.
Damn.
Now, my question is to everybody that's listening, and just respond with a message there. Would you do it?
I would.
Because I would do it for like $25. Someone said like, there's $25 and I'll pay your fine. $25 profit. Profit. I'm talking about profit. I'm not going to pay $1,000 in fines to make $25. But if someone said $25, I'll pay your fines and no criminal record, go ahead and do it. But if I had to get a criminal record, like, yeah, it wouldn't take much money for me.
Yeah,
I
would take I would take someone saying, I dare you. It's really bad. You guys never get me in trouble when we go to Vegas, because if someone says I dare you, I'd do it.
I know, I'm a big dare person.
So, Joe, I dare you to streak right now.
Let's go. No.
So you're full of crap.
Close.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Ready?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. We can't do this on the show, even though this is 18 plus.
But
this is not a fans only page. If you want to see a fans only page, you got to go to Lisa's. So, or Lady D's. Sorry.
If you live outside my house and you want to come on my street, I will go streak on the street and not online where I'm gonna get.
Yeah, it's only like what, minus
trouble.
30 there right now.
Yeah, it's only minus 30. I'll wear UGG boots. It will look super cute.
Nothing but UGG boots.
Nothing but UGG boots. I'll run to Rebecca's house. Rebecca lives around the corner.
There you go.
She'll get me a hot chocolate when I get there. Oh, good.
I can see Joe doing it too. She's like, hot chocolate, please. Put some bourbon inside of it.
With some Baileys. Okay, so Lady T, I think that really brings us to the conversation that Cam was having earlier, and I think everyone needs to hear your story about last night.
Oh my God. I was on the Clubhouse, as it still is an app, and I decided to join in the drinking game. So we had to do a shot every time we had a damn touchdown.
Every time.
I have
Was that your whole story, Lady D?
No. I don't want
You're building up to something more than a touchdown, right?
Everything was on my social media. So on my Instagram, you'll see it, but I had to take down one of my pictures because I woke up clueless, not even knowing what the hell that I did. And I asked Joe and Kim, I'm like, hey, well, what the hell did I just do? I mean, like, did I curse somebody out? I'm like, what did I just say? I'm like, I have all these bruises and I don't even know how to all my bruises. I'm like, what the fuck? So don't ever let me go drinking. If I go drinking, don't let me take shots because I get very aggressive. And it's not beautiful.
No, but you called me, so I was a safe person to call. So I'm very flattered you called me.
Well, yeah, she called you, and I got, I think, on our feed because we were talking about what we're going to be going over today in our podcast, and we were trying to be super professional, but Lady D decided to send voice messages over Messenger, numerous ones. And she actually got really gangster. Like, I've never really heard her gangster, but she got gangster. Like, there was slang. I'm pretty sure she was throwing out gang signs while she was yelling this stuff. But she was aggressive. She was very aggressive.
Oh my God, I was so freaking aggressive. I was like, I just remember being aggressive and talking to people, and I was very I was cursing. I think I cursed out one of our friends. Like,
you cursed him out hard.
I was like, I have to call him and apologize to him. He's like, oh my God, I've never seen Lady D like this before.
and you guys, it was not Tony. Tony is reminding us that, yes, we are powered by Cam.
Well, I'm just reading it right now, and I think I've said it a few times, but I don't. Is he complimenting us, or is he just giving us crap there? Oh no, it's. Yes, I am pretty. Thanks, Tony. No, it's Stables Media. They're a great company. We're happy and proud to work with them. So, Stables Media, guys. And you know what? For the next 10 minutes, anytime you ask me a question, it's gonna be Stables Media. So let's go ahead.
Well, all I need to say is I'm getting texts into my phone saying, you don't know what toss the salad is. You need to flip Cam the bird.
Okay, so have you given the warning about 18 plus numerous times? Yes, you have.
Hey, you guys, we're 18 plus. You will hear gambling advice. We will be drinking. We will be swearing. Lady D wants to talk about plugs. There's a lot going on in this show.
But I want someone that's watching to text in what tossing the salad is, and not you, Tony. We all know you know what tossing the salad is. So calm down.
Why don't I know this expression? Is it Canadian American and not Australian? Is that why?
Well, yeah. I don't know. You in Australia now? How long have you been in Canada for?
Well, no. Okay, so I moved here at 14, but then I left at 18.
So you've been here for a good 10 years.
I've been here for a long time, but I've never heard that expression.
Okay. Well, someone's gonna message it in.
Yeah, somebody.
They'll know.
Hurry up, guys, because I'm like.
Well, it'll eventually come in. We'll go back to it, but.
Oh, Rebecca wants your job. She's gonna say powered by Stables Media now.
Rebecca, stop watching right now. Disconnect. Get off the show. Seriously, I'm the only one that says powered by Stables Media.
Tell her I'm Home Depot.
Tony wants to say yes. Talk about the plugs. I love plugs. He's at Home Depot and he wants to get a cork. I don't know what that means, Tony, but you're doing a great job, buddy.
Tony, I don't think you get one from Home Depot, honey. I think that'd be really rough.
Yeah, I think Amazon is probably a little bit more discreet, but or eBay, whatever you want.
Apparently, Cammy, Tony's gonna make you viral talking about plugs. So it's all
Tony's
Tony like butt plug.
So guys, so we've kind of killed Super Bowl here real quick because we went over it. We know who won, and we did really well with our bets, so we did really good there. But the one thing I want to talk about before we transition into hockey and baseball, which is coming up here, well, hockey's already playing, baseball's coming up, and something else that we're going to be doing here that Joe's going to announce after. I just want to talk about what's with what do you think is going to happen in the NFL with the people or the number of quarterbacks that are retiring, the guys that are coming in, and the amount of guys that want trades right now. We already know Stafford went to the Rams, Goff went to Detroit. I think personally, Stafford is going to bring them to an AFC or NFC, I can't remember, championship. But I still think Detroit won there. They got some first-round picks. They got Jared Goff, just because he wanted to bang the Rams coach's wife. I mean, look at her. I want to bang her too. I really like her. I've actually sent her numerous messages asking if she wanted to come down to Canada for a date. Like, I would love to meet her. So I think Detroit won that. But what do you guys think?
I don't know.
We already went over this. Did we already? Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rebecca just texted me what toss the salad is. Thanks, Cam. I feel like I'm such an idiot that I didn't know that. But she just
someone who sent it to you?
Rebecca.
Of course, it was Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca, nice.
Can I come to your hot tub tonight, please? Anyway, yes, I think that rumor is stupid. Obviously, she wanted to bang him because otherwise everyone wants to bang her, right? Like, she is hot as hell. There's no way that it was just he wanted to bang her. There is more to that story if it's true.
Or is there any story there at all and he just got traded because he wanted to get traded? And they wanted Stafford because Stafford is a proven quarterback. He is a great quarterback, and he was just drowning in Detroit. They have no one to support him. So
that's true. What do you guys?
With Goff going over there, he's going to get some number one round picks, and I think he's going to do really well there, especially if they pick up a receiver and maybe a running back. Get things going over there. They could have a really good team there. I imagine what do you think when you get a phone call and you're Jared Goff, and they say, "Hey man, you're leaving California and you're going to Detroit." Like, that's depressing for me, and I live in Canada. It's -5.
Like, damn, I have to go somewhere cold.
Worse.
Right.
But hey, I guess when you got that much money, you can fly back and forth, have a condo, whatever.
Do you think doesn't he have a girlfriend? Like, a really hot girlfriend?
Yeah, he does. He has a girlfriend.
Yeah, and she's super. I think she's hotter than Sean's girlfriend or girlfriend. Yeah, girlfriend, not wife.
That's why I don't think this is really factual. I think this is just more or less just something that came up on the internet, and he said his wife's hot. Like, I have a really good buddy, Dustin, and his wife is hot, and I tell him his wife's hot all the time. It doesn't mean we're gonna trade friends, and I'm not his friend anymore. His wife's smoking hot, which is great. If I had a chance to bang her, would I? Absolutely, but I wouldn't because I'm a decent human being. But at the end of the day, it's just, you can still say that to people. Like, you don't get traded based on the fact that you think someone's hot.
Well, then otherwise, how many people on his team does he have to let go of, and his assistant coaches and everything? Because Lady D, she's fucking hot, right?
I think it's, honestly, I don't think it's really factual. I think it's just garbage.
Right?
Garbage.
Okay,
what do you think in your team here, Joe? What do you think about Rivers?
Oh, you know what? I am so glad that Rivers has been released back to the Chargers to retire a Charger. I love Rivers. I will always love Rivers. He's going to go coach, I believe, high school football. He's fantastic. What high school football team does not want him coaching? So I'm really happy about it. I'm sad.
What about Breeze?
Okay, but is it official? Is it totally official?
I think it might not be official. I think it's pretty much done. I think he's done. Unless he's going to come back and play one more year because he finished on kind of a low note there against Brady. But it's against Brady. If I'm going to finish with a loss, I would rather finish against the guy that's won 7 Super Bowls.
Right.
Rather than, against some random team. So I don't think he's coming back. I mean, he was already – obviously he's sore, he's injured or whatever the case because they're playing him half the snaps. They're not playing him full games. And so I think it's kind of official. So what I'm excited about anyways, the whole point of this conversation is there's a lot of quarterbacks retiring, a lot of great quarterbacks retiring. There's a lot of guys. There's a couple of guys coming into the league this year. I think we've got Jacksonville. It's going to have the first-round pick, and the Jets the second.
Yeah, the Jets are the second. So
yeah, Jacksonville's the first. So Jacksonville's going to take what's the quarterback there?
Well, they say Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think it's Trevor Lawrence they're going to take.
Yeah, and I really hope the Jets take Justin Field out of Ohio State. And you know what? My first-round pick for the Jaguars would be Justin Field. I love this kid. I'm biased. Ohio State, the Buckeyes, they're my college team. So anyone who comes through, did you see Chase Young got Defensive Rookie of the Year? Ohio State, you guys. I love them. They produce such superstars. Joey Bosa came from there. Like so many different players. So yeah, I love Ohio. Go Buckeyes.
I'm not a big Buckeyes fan, but they do.
I knew you weren't.
They do produce amazing athletes there.
They absolutely do. So yeah, we've got tons of like incredible players coming up into the draft. When is the draft, Lady D? We should know this because you and I met at draft last year.
Damn, wasn't it?
It's almost like we have a podcast and we should probably know these things before going on the air. But hey, let's fuck it. Who cares? No one.
Hey, Cammy, no one asked you.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you hear who I asked? I said, "Hey, Lady D, this is a private conversation between the two of us because I love her right there."
But if you look at Tony's comment, he says, "Cam, Aaron Rodgers played in Green Bay but lives next door to Del Mar, California, and don't listen to the real Joe Madden or Lady D. They don't know what they're talking about." Tony, I don't know why you're being rude like that, but you know what? I really appreciate that, Tony.
Okay. Then look what he says next. He has a great comment next. This is his next comment.
You don't have to worry about getting traded.
Well, I wouldn't have to worry about getting traded because I would never make the NFL, and that's what I was talking to you about on our first show with like Mike Davis and Mark Maddox was like just the crap they went through to get to where they went to, and even who was it? Who did we have on last show? The ESPN. Sorry, I'm just having a David. Yeah, so David, like if you watch his old videos, he tried out for the Raiders.
Yeah.
With no legs, and he actually did really well. Like I couldn't even try out for, even in my peak athletic, I was pretty good at sports, but football and like even high school, would never make it to where he made it. And the drive these guys have is just crazy.
Oh, I know. He's absolutely
pure dedication. And I watched the videos on David, and he's a monster. That's why when we were talking to him, I know he was tired, and I wanted to go into it, but he was so tired. It was like 8 o'clock our time. It was like 11 o'clock their time. He wanted to go to bed. I know he did, but I was like a schoolgirl gushing. I wanted to talk to him more. I wanted to ask more questions. But
I know, and I hope he can come on another time because Dave Stevens is amazing. If you guys don't know of him, Google Dave Stevens Speaks. He is such an inspiration, and a lot of people look at like different things with people with disabilities, and they're like, oh, like hard life, but he has done way more than most people ever do. He's overcome so many obstacles. It's incredible. I can't believe how talented
it's everything. Like he's accomplished so much. It's absolutely crazy. Like, half of us would love to. I remember one time I was sitting was watching a hockey game and turned around and Alicia Cuthbert was there. If you don't know her, she's an actress. She's played in a few movies and she's married to Dion Phaneuf. But this guy's met everybody, literally everybody, and he's done everything to get to where he is. He's earned everything he's done. He's earned. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's just very inspiring to watch that guy. So
absolutely,
hopefully we get him on again.
Just quickly, you guys, Basu is watching. Basu, I love Ohio State. I'm so glad you do too. His dad went there. And that's why he's there. So thank you, Basu. Basu is part of the network. He runs a show, Make the Money and Run. If you guys haven't heard of it, you definitely have to check it out. So thank you, Basu. I appreciate all the love.
Yeah, I've watched a couple episodes of Make the Money and Run. It's actually really informative. I've actually stolen a lot of my stuff from Basu, so sorry about that. But I'm still going to keep stealing it as you're putting it out there. So
Stephanie wants to steal your role. She's reminding you of your turn.
What is your podcast powered by? What is that name? Stephanie, do you have it? No?
No, she's not replying yet.
Oh. Sorry,
Oh,
who
hang on,
are you powered
hang on.
by? Sorry. Tony just messaged in there, and now I remember. It's guys, welcome to Hustle and Grind. We really appreciate you showing up, and we are powered by Stables Media, the greatest media company in California.
But Stephanie.
Stable something.
Stable something, Steph.
Stephanie's powered by the same media group. And guys, by the way, Stephanie has a fantastic show. Joe will tell you about it and what day it is, because I can't remember. I watched it last time it was on, but I've had a lot of stuff going on, Stephanie, so I'm very sorry about that. But it's a great show. It's fun to watch.
So Stephanie has Pondering Mics. It is Wednesday night. I believe it's 6 o'clock Mountain Standard. So that's 5 Pacific, or it's 6 o'clock Pacific and 7 Mountain Standard. So it is in that window, you guys. I get so confused with time zones because
there's so many.
I listen to all your time zones that all the shows put out, and I like subtract or go back. Oh, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard. So the second way, it's 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. Stephanie Harris, Pondering Mics. You guys have to check it out.
And that's at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes, on Wednesday.
Okay. On Wednesday. Not Thursday, not Tuesday, but Wednesday. But real quickly, okay, so we've covered football. We're running low on time. We're getting very low on time. But I want to talk about, because football's over now, so we're not betting on football. So hockey is still around. Baseball is coming up, and we've still got basketball, college ball, all that stuff. So you ladies want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get everybody excited to bet on that stuff, and we can supply you guys with your bets. So
okay. And go to Patreon if you want it. Before Lady D does that, I'm going to throw out a question. How many more days do I have until preseason starts? Because I'm going to be jonesing for football super, super bad. So you guys have to send me how many more days, because normally I have the countdown, and I forgot to look it up. Lady D is going to
fact checking it, so don't throw it some random day. I'm fact checking it right now.
Draft starts Thursday, April 29th.
You want preseason?
I don't care, as long as I get to watch football. I'm
preseason,
good.
The first day of preseason.
College,
okay.
Anything.
Sorry, Lady D. Go ahead. I cut you off there.
No, because I was just talking about the draft.
Mm.
Yes, I love the draft. When is the draft, Lady D?
The draft starts Thursday, April 29th, and it ends Saturday, May 1st. So that is when the draft, 2021 draft. So we have to throw a draft party.
Yep.
Hustle and Grind, we're going to throw a draft party so you can watch it with us and see who they get. This is going to be awesome. This is where me and the first time me and Joe met each other was at a draft party. At a draft party last year. So this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And now that we have a platform, we can actually now do something. Thank you, Stables Media.
Thank you, Stables Media. Yes, we will definitely, April 29th, even if Cami P does not want to join, Lady D and I will be representing Hustle and Grind for a draft party. We are doing this. Cami P, I hope you're joining us.
Sorry, did you say I wasn't invited?
Yeah, in a roundabout way, I was uninvited.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. I'm always invited. No, I would love to come to a draft party. Is it online over the...
Yeah, we will do an online Zoom party. That's how Lady D and I met. You never know who you're going to connect with. Maybe you'll find your future wife on it.
So no coughing on each other is what you're saying?
No coughing on each other.
Yeah. And I want to say, Stephanie, 100%. I will bet you that. Oh, God, but Steph, I'm with you. Chargers will at least make the playoffs. I'm with you.
They will not make the playoffs. Chargers will not make the playoffs. I don't know why you guys are even saying this.
Let's give Cami,
Stephanie,
whatever L, one of these.
Stephanie, just stick to your show and don't, just let the big boys make these choices. You're not quite there. You're doing a great job. Like, just come on.
I know, right?
Your show's great as it is. Don't try and get involved in it. Come on. And Joe is just a huge fan, so she's totally biased. I mean, you can't really. Chargers. What was their Joe? What was their record this year? Chargers.
No, we're not even going to.
What was their record?
No,
put the record out. What was the record?
I think they won 8 games.
8 out of how many did they play in the NFL per year?
No, we won 7 and 9. 7.
7 and 9. So not even a 500 team.
Okay. Now you're
Yeah,
making
no,
me
you're
switch
right.
to my red
You're right,
wine.
Stephanie. They're
My
going to make the
wine's
playoffs
done.
next year.
Thank you, Cami P. You are the reason I drink. Okay.
I refuse to drink.
You. Hey, Lady D,
No.
you don't need a reason to have a party.
Okay, guys.
Oh, big ass party.
No more football. We're running out of time. Hockey, baseball,
Yeah.
it's coming up.
Okay.
What
So
do we got? When does preseason baseball start?
Yeah, for preseason baseball is going to start in March.
yeah, the spring
March.
training
So it's
starts
coming up,
February
guys.
27th. Yeah.
We're going to have all of your bets on our Patreon, so just subscribe. We'll give you all that stuff. So, and then hockey. Go ahead.
Well, we're looking at hockey right now. The Lightning are winning the Central Division. The Bruins are winning the East, but only a little bit. The Flyers are second. And you guys, I keep betting on the Flyers, and I've lost. Okay, the Flyers are 8-3, and I bet on them every single time. So I've gone 8-3 on the Flyers. I really believe in them. I think they're going to take the East. What do you guys think on that?
Is the Oilers winning the North Division right now?
No.
Yes, they are.
No,
The Oilers
no.
are doing really good, guys. So let's cheer for the Oilers.
Okay, the Leafs are winning the North. They're 9-2 right now. So, and then you have the Canadians, and then the Jets, and then the Oilers. But get this, okay? Then the Vancouver Canucks, and then the Flames, and then the Senators. My Flames are only.
The Canucks? Are the
just
Canucks
behind
ahead
the
of the
Senators.
Flames?
Boston,
Yeah.
8-1.
Oh, it's gross. Boston sucks.
Boston's winning right now. I've got major
They're
bets.
winning, and it's
Everyone gets one, right? Like they all get a fluke out at some point.
well, poor Buffalo. They're always down in the bottom.
Well,
You
they pick bad players. You know, they picked what's his name? They just picked a few years ago there. Anyways, he's like it's like $30 million in debt, claiming bankruptcy, and he's still a hockey player.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. I can't remember his name. I'll look it up for the next show.
Yeah, please do.
Right now, the first in the Central, which is crazy because they've been doing pretty good. They're 7-1.
No, yeah.
The Oilers are 7-1. That's
No.
nice. It's a good job.
No, your Oilers is 6-7. They're not 7-1.
What?
The Oilers is 6
How are the Oilers 6-7 and Tampa is 7-1? You said.
Yep, Tampa Bay is 7-1. They win.
So they've played 8 games, and the Oilers have played.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have wrote my 7 wrong.
That doesn't make any sense, guys. Just so you know, math is tough for you
No.
guys. I know math is a very hard thing to do. I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was rude.
Cami P, you're being very rude to us tonight. I don't know what to take of this. You know, Lady D can send you to the green room at any time, so thank you for that. What do you guys think in the West? The Knights or the Avs? Because the Avs were the favorite to make it to the Stanley Cup. They were the betting favorite right away. Everyone loves Colorado Avalanche. What do you
They
guys
have a stacked team is the thing, right? But Vegas is you got a hodgepodge of good guys that'll kind of make it happen. So it's a tough bet. I think to make it farther in the playoffs.
I
make it
think
to the Stanley Cup to win the Stanley Cup?
Oh, neither.
Because
Neither of them.
Because at the very start, I took Colorado Avalanche plus 700 for $100.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
What do
So
you guys
the
think?
Avalanche, I think the Avalanche should win.
I think the Knights can probably do it if they play good enough again. But
Mhm.
I think honestly, guys, it's so far away. Both
Yeah,
teams could do it. It's so hard to predict that. Like honestly, at this point, any team
I
could do
don't
it.
know.
I mean,
predicted Tampa Bay winning the Stanley Cup in the beginning of.
well, Tampa Bay is actually a favorite to. They'll be one of the favorites to win. Tampa
Yeah.
Bay is killing it. They always kill it. They've got so many good players, and they've just got a good core of guys. There's a few teams that are going to be really good, like Colorado, Tampa Bay, Edmonton Oilers,
They were talking.
Maple Leafs. No, there's going to be a few good guys to win a few good teams to win it, but it's not going to be. Yeah, I don't think it's too early to tell what that's going to be. It's pure fluke if you're betting at the beginning of the season for this.
Okay, I don't think Willie Wilson knows that there's a hockey team, Tampa Bay. So can you explain that to him? Because he's like, Tampa Bay, what?
So, Willie, if you're in Florida, there's actually 2 hockey teams, just so you know. There's the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. So hopefully you don't live in Florida, and I'm not just kind of telling you that because I live in Canada and I know that. So sorry, Willie. I really appreciate you watching us. I'm not trying to insult you or anything like that, but hopefully you don't live in Florida.
Well, you know what, you guys, we're gonna have Willie on sometime. Willie, I love you. Thank you for watching. We'll have a fun conversation with him. Oh no, he's just bragging about his team.
His
that's it. There it is. Yeah, there it is. He must be cheering for the Panthers if they're 7-1.
Okay,
hey, Willie, when you get a second, just count how many Canadians are on that Tampa Bay team.
Ooh, there's a lot. There is, and you know what? There's even a couple of people that live here local to me that have kids that play on the Vegas Knights. So,
wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Canadian players that go down and play for you guys down in the States. Now, I'm looking at tonight. I had Tampa Bay Lightning -1.5. They're up by 2 points against the Predators in the second, going into the third. So, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a day off today because I had my whole trying to get away from my head.
Lady D got arrested last night, people. She didn't have time to do this. She
did. I sent bail money.
Got charged for domestic dispute against a light post and started hitting it.
Okay, Lady D, there's no days off. Didn't you know this? Christmas Day, we were capping. No days off for not counting. Okay, so the Maple Leafs did beat the Vancouver Canucks. Thank God. I had that -1.5.
I liked them.
Well, I knew the Leafs were going to win, so they got that. The Oilers beat the Senators 3-1, which you called as well.
But I'm mad. I think I had the over in that. I was really flirting with that over, and I'm pretty sure I hit the over as well. Nope.
No, you didn't. I think we talked about money line on that one.
No, I took the Oilers -1.5. I also had the Maple Leafs and the Canucks over 6.5. So I did lose that one because that only hit 4. But I've hit 3 out of 4 of my bets, and we've given those all the way on Hustle and Grind. You guys, we've given away all of them.
You didn't hit. We hit. It's a team. It's a team, Joe.
Oh, I know, but I always say
thinking singular and think plural. It's we. We're a team.
My ex-husband says this all the time when I'm like, my child. He's like, they're ours. I'm like, no, it's kind of mine. So I always say mine. I will always say I, but it is a we situation. I'm sorry. I just take claim to everything.
No, it's cool. We just, we discussed it and kind of put our bets out there, but it's cool. No, Joe did it all, guys, on Hustle and Grind, powered by Stables Media. Joe did it all.
I love you, Cam.
Joe's the best, and she does everything. She picks all her bets and does really well. And she is, guess what? Guess who she's powered by? Stables Media.
Yeah. We are definitely powered by Staples Media. I want to thank everyone who is watching right now. We have gone over the hour. Did you guys want to wrap up? Did you guys want to talk about anything else coming up? You know, there's some great games tomorrow. The Winnipeg Jets games. What do you think, Cammy P? Because you really called the Oilers beating my Flames, or no, my Flames beating the Oilers. I had no faith in my Flames the last game.
I know, and I'm an Oilers fan too. It was tough for me to say, but I know the Oilers really well, so it is what it is. But there's a couple of games coming up. You're gonna have to join Patreon. I'm not gonna go, a ton of free stuff, but if you have any questions, message us, and I'll help you out the best I can. But just remember, guys, baseball's coming up. We've got lots of sports that we can help you guys with. I would not have won the Waste Management Open because I couldn't even see that happening. He came back with like 4 birdies, an eagle, and a par, and 2 more birdies. It was crazy. And he was like 7 strokes out of winning, and then just came back and won. So I would never have guessed that. So I thought I was good at golf until this weekend. So take it with a grain of salt if you ask me where golf is.
Not too many people were allowed at the Waste Management. I usually go every year.
Well, it's usually packed, right? It's the loudest tournament of all the tournaments.
It is an amazing event out here. So
if you've seen like Happy Gilmore and the fans that are cheering, you'll understand the Waste Management Open. It's just it's crazy. It's absolutely.
But it's way more than that because they.
What's that hole? Is that the 15th hole, the 16th hole? That's 16th, and there's hundreds of thousands of people just lined around this hole. It's crazy. It's a par 3.
And
it's just
not
absolutely
cheap.
bonkers.
Yeah, it's not
Google
cheap.
it. It's crazy.
It's not cheap to get tickets on the 16 hole because it's just a big thing that
Well,
you
it's
can.
just it's so loud too. So, anyways, we got baseball, we got hockey, we've got golf, we've got whatever you need. Just give us send us a message. We'll help you out the best we can. Okay.
And guys, Saturday night, UFC 258. We have the bets for you, but what else are we doing, you guys?
We're gonna do a live commentator.
Yeah. So we're gonna commentate on what's happening in the fight during the whole show. So if you guys want to tune in, we're gonna do that for free. We're gonna, I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of money renting the stupid fight just to commentate it for you people, but we're gonna do it. It'll be fun.
So you got ESPN Plus.
Yeah, so that's the thing, you guys. We can't play any sound. We can't show you anything. You will get live information from the three of us watching it. We'll tell you exactly what's going on. So it's not like the lag where you're trying to follow something. You're going to get it all live, so you'll know everything that's happening. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun. I think it'll be. Yeah. We'll announce everything, and you don't have to worry about waiting till the next morning to watch Sportsnet or TSN or anything like that for the highlights. We'll just announce it, and you can watch the next day to see the actual fight.
Yeah. But I'm going to say, Cammy P is in charge of saying everyone's name because I butcher names, and he's in charge of it. So if he butchers names, it's his fault.
The only name I know how to say, I actually only know how to say one actual saying, and that's Powered by Stables Media. That's it. I butcher everything else. So Powered by Stables Media, Powered by Stables Media. Is that good? So but tune in on Saturday, guys. We're gonna have a good show. We'll be commentating the whole thing, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, and
come have some drinks with us.
Lady D, do you know what time it starts? I believe it's 8 Mountain Standard, the main card.
Yes, I think I have to look at ESPN.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen too many messages on the screen come up. So guys, if you have any questions or you just want to say,
damn, we got
you suck Cam or fuck Cam or whatever the case, Lisa, is your hair real?
Yeah, I brought it.
Yeah, there it comes.
It's like Cardi B. My hair, I bought it.
Guys, we want Willie, 2 Canadians. Nice. Joe will read that, but we want you guys to be interactive with us. We want you to send us as much information. We'll read it out. We'll shout out to you guys. We want to interact with you guys. We'll give you whatever answers we have for you. Yeah. Do our best anyways. So please be interactive. Send whatever you want.
I didn't
fuck
even
Cam
know.
Or Joe's beautiful or Lady D's beautiful. And Cam's a piece of garbage. You want to say something
doggy
fun?
Style was invented in Canada. How do you know that? Like, really?
Well, Willie, so was basketball and lacrosse.
And netball.
And hockey.
And netball.
I know it was lacrosse and hockey. I just didn't know the other sports was.
Well, doggy style was invented in Canada, so thank you for Canada.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually the only true Canadian here. So, Joe's from Australia, Lady D's from Arizona or something like that. Somewhere in the States. I don't know.
You can't
So us
discriminate.
Canadians are very proud that we invented a lot of the sports that you guys really try and keep up on. Actually, what sport has the Americans actually created? Is there one?
American football.
Yeah.
They copied that from the CFL. But is there like lawn bowling? Do you guys do lawn bowling?
What the fuck is lawn bowling?
Horseshoes?
I know what that is. We have that in Australia.
I'm just kidding.
You're being mean.
With the ice and you go like curling.
I'm just bugging our American girls.
You invented curling in America?
No.
It
was in Europe.
Curling's it's not American.
It's Europe.
Oh my God, I love it. You guys, so Saturday, check us out. We will go live. I'm not sure exactly what time we'll go live. We will be posting that. I also want to let you know. So on our Patreon, it's not only our bet subscription. There's a subscription to support our show. What we're doing with that, it's like a super low, like $5 American month. With that, you're entered into a draw. So every month we'll be pulling a name for a free virtual 1 hour. Cammy P wants to call it a date because he needs a date.
I do actually.
Yeah.
There's actually no rings, and then there's actually a reason for that. So maybe you don't want to date with me. I don't know.
So he wants to call it a date. Lady D and I are calling it just like a fun, like meet and greet, 1 hour. We'll sit down, have a couple drinks, answer any questions you want. You can pick. So every month we're going to be pulling a name. Your name will be entered every single month. We'll be pulling your name.
But just so you know, if you pick me, I'm going to say it's a date. I'm going to say it's a date because I have to tell people that I'm actually like doing something instead of just sitting here on podcasts.
I know. I had said
it's actually getting really
get
sad.
Your name tattooed on our butts, but my team was against that. I don't know. My team is not up for dares, apparently. I don't care.
No.
How many names can I get on my butt? I can get quite a few. And then I'd post it 100%. I want this.
You can
yeah.
So Joe's gonna offer her butt for names. So if y'all have your names, put some names down there so we can write it down on our butt cheeks. And she gotta take a picture of it.
I would do it. It's fair.
So are you tattooing names on your butt, or are you just using magic marker?
We're just using
magic marker all the way.
Yeah.
Magic marker all the way.
Oh, well, that's
kind of already decided that.
Sorry, guys. They're kind of half committal. They're not really doing their job. I'm sorry, guys. I thought they were actually going to do something worthwhile, like tattoo your name on your butt, but whatever. I guess if they're only half-assing this show, why not?
Okay, you know what?
Redneck horseshoes cornhole is a sport. What the fuck? Nice, Willie.
I love it. You know what? If we got a super major sponsor that wanted to sponsor this show, I'd definitely put their logo on my butt.
Nope.
Why?
You know why? You don't have to. Because we're talented. We're giving good information to everybody else. You don't have to put anything on your ass. Okay?
But what if I want a tattoo on my ass?
Well, just find some guy and maybe he'll put something on your ass. But you don't have to do the tattoo. Or a girl, I don't know. Just strap on. There's lots of different things you can do. But you don't have to actually permanently tattoo anything in your ass. So just do that.
Not in my ass. I never said in my ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking to Lisa for a second. Lisa loves things like, oh, never mind. Sorry. That was another conversation on a different show. Also note, like Friday nights, Freedom to Rock at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah.
And then guess who it's powered by, guys? Guess.
I don't know.
Stables Media. They've got it powered by. And it's actually a really fun show. It's a great time. So join us for that. It's always a good time. I'm not actually on that show. But hey, some people are. They're really funny too. Tony's got a fake parrot that sits above his head and he wears weird shirts and weird hats. So it's
Sammy P is real. The parrot's real. Just because you haven't seen it move, it's like Santa Claus. Just because you haven't seen it, it doesn't mean it's not real.
Yeah, Tony's also the captain of the SS Minnow too. With his hat being that, so it's cool. It's whatever.
Okay, I'm not even gonna ask. I don't know what the SS Minnow is, but okay. I'm on
okay.
Why are you being so mean to me? Like Jesus Christ, Lady D.
Well, come on. You know what the SS Minnow is?
No,
you don't show that's from.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Baseball's coming up. Hockey's currently going. Just subscribe, and we will help you out the best we can. And we've got a pretty good percentage. And well, I do anyway. It's these girls.
Check out our Hustle and Grind social media where we'll be posting up our free plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hustle and Grind. Betting and Heels. The Real Joe Madden and Cami P Bets. Just come see us. We want to help you out.
Always doing something. We're always trying to put content in our social media, so check it out.
I don't put a lot of content, more as stupid shit, but hey, you know what, if you just message me or DM me, I'll help you.
Right.
And you guys, Lady D and I always wear lucky thongs, so we're all good.
The lucky thongs, what color are they again?
What color are they?
Well, it depends on the day. Really, like we match for the day.
So it's Monday. What color are they on Mondays?
Pink.
Well, you want to know what color it is today?
I know. Now we got to check.
You have to look?
Yeah, I can look. Burgundy.
My Saks underwear is blue. I know that. Actually, wait. Yeah, it's blue. It's blue. I got it.
Okay, you guys are matching. I'm burgundy. I'm the odd one out. So.
That's good. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
And don't forget to join me tomorrow. That's Amore at at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7 p.m. PS. I host the show with Tony Russo and Mike Gallo. So don't forget it. It's powered by Stable Medias, everybody. Bye.
Oh, one quick thing from the smartest person I've ever heard in my life. And I love this guy. He's so good. Willie Wilson. The show is the best. Cam, you were awesome. Cam, you rock. I have I have an appointment to get my asshole bleached. Willie, I really appreciate that. I don't like to see a lot of that hair there. So you know what? I like it.
Okay, and I just want to let you guys know, so I do have a new show starting on Thursday. Lady D is going to be one of my first guests. I've got a couple guests coming on this show. It is going to be a really raw show. It's called Heart to Heart. It's going to be about topics no one wants to talk about, and Thursday is going to be a super hard show for me, Lady D, and the other two women I have coming on this show. But you guys want to join us? I'm not sure what time we're going to do it. We're going to make it a good time for all of my guests, and you guys, you might cry. So
make sure you talk to Willie. Make sure you talk to Willie because he's got some serious concerns about bleaching his asshole. So he might want to talk about it on your show. So just get Willie on there. You might want it.
Well, Lady D and I are pros, Cammy P. You have not known us for that long, but we already know everything about that. So you've missed those parties.
I actually haven't bleached my asshole before. But
wow, I don't know where you've been. You've missed all the parties. Lady D and I do them every second week.
It's good because it's like I should probably do it. It's like it's a horse back there. It starts on my lower back and just kind of encompasses the whole thing. So maybe I need to look into this. So I'll look into it. So just need some wax, some bleach, and some sort of douche to stick up there to clean it out, right? So it's like douche, bleach, and shave.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Got it. I'm in. Okay, I will be tuning into your show on Thursday. Can't wait.
Awesome. I can't wait to see you.
And again, sorry, we got off track, but sports betting and stuff like that. Whatever. Join us. We want your bet.
Yeah, you guys, the link for the Patreon will be below. I'll go link it after the show. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you had a fun time on episode 3. Join us next Monday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard. We're going to be talking about bets for the week, looking forward, what we're liking with different lines. Today was kind of like a recap, just a fun show. We wanted to talk about butt plugs because Lady D's really into that. And we just want to have some fun. So I love you all. Thank you for joining us, and we really appreciate you all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Hey, are you looking for a sports podcast that's more than the stats and the rankings that you already saw on your pop-up notifications? Are you looking for a feel-good story that will motivate you? Do you ever wonder what happened to your favorite athletes after they retired? If you answered yes, then I have good news. Hey, my name is Kayla Branham, and I'm inviting you to listen to the Legacy After the Locker Room podcast. You can find it on all your favorite podcast platforms, or you can watch the live stream on Stables Media on Facebook every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. I'm committed to creating hope and possibility through sports, and I challenge you to live your legacy. Again, Legacy After the Locker Room, every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, Stables Media on Facebook.